Good morning, my dear friends. Happy Monday, if that's a thing, and welcome to Porch Pondering. Are we in a simulation? Now, a few of you may say, hey, Gord, on last night's live show, link right here, you said you'd be talking about something different. Why did I get so high? I couldn't do that video last night. And this video isn't about my medicine. So, pitter patter, let's get at her. Things change. Right now it is +3. Therein lays the migraine. +3 feels like -1. It's actually a really nice and quiet morning. Yet, there's so much crap going on in the news out there that I thought, why not? Something very strange, like are we in the simulation, to get a discussion going. Cheers. Coffee. If it's simulated coffee, I wouldn't know what real coffee tastes like, because if this is a simulation, it's always been one. Friends, I don't prepare for these porch ponderings. This is me just on the seat of my pants, and no, I won't show you, just trying to figure a way through a conversation with some of the stuff I know of it. I can tell you that I was intrigued by the idea of us being in the simulation long before the Matrix. Long before the Matrix. Back in my gaming days, I often thought, oh my goodness, are we just inside somebody else's game? And I used to really, especially if I've had a bit of my medicine, like to get into that thought. Now, you may tell by the way I led into this that I don't feel we're in a simulation. I don't think so. I know I have clues in my life that sometimes point at, really? Plane going overhead. Mostly, like, have you ever driven along and all of a sudden you go, oh wow, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, 15 minutes has just passed. I don't remember the last 10 sets of lights. I don't remember turning left or right. Just all of a sudden I'm here. Could that be a glitch? Could there have been a failure in the system and they had to restart and you end up where you were supposed to be at that point in time? Is that why you don't remember? There was a day when I was walking down by the river, and I had the island to my right and the river to my right, and I was heading to a bridge that would cross over onto the island so that I could talk to you all. And ahead of me was the bridge, and beyond the bridge, oh, a rabbit just came into my yard. And beyond the bridge, there was a jogger heading towards me. I could see him bouncing as he's jogging. I look away at the bridge, I look back at the jogger, and he's gone. Now there's a walkway under the bridge, and I'm curious, like, did I just have a brain fart? I go down that walkway, I don't see him down there. I go back up, I don't see him there. Never saw him again. Did that jogger ever exist? Was it a glitch in our system? Many, many times I shake my head at things that happen in life. And I think those things lend to it the fact that we could be in some major simulation. But then when I really give it my thinking, when I think deeply, no, I don't think so, because you have a life outside of watching me. Other yous out there that won't even see me talking right now are going through their lives. Now, if you think about a simulation, some people might say they're NPCs, as my son calls them, non-playing characters. just extras in this simulation. Now that's possible, but once you meet them, they have a whole life. They have a whole feeling and understanding and lineage and future and all that stuff, as you do, as I do. Life just seems too complicated. I mean, even could there be that many characters in a game in the simulation? I don't think so. There's too many randomness. Like, look at this video here while I'm talking. These rabbits just running around this morning. Somebody's programmed things that little. The bird off in the distance starting to chirp. The birds that try to nest in my vent in my stove. Are those all just created for an illusion? And if so, why? If this is all an illusion, all a creation of someone else's, for what reason? Now, yes, you might say, well, whatever species they are, they're gamers. This is their game. Well, shame on me for thinking every species should act the same. That's very speciesist. But wouldn't they quit playing after a while? And then someone might say, well, Gord, that's when you're sleeping. And therein lays the rub. I barely sleep. And everybody sleeps different. It's just too complicated for it to be that. Now, one day maybe I should talk about, do I think we're aliens? And there you may be surprised as to my answer. But do I think we're in the simulation? I do not. I think that life is too precious, too beautiful, too wonderful, too full of wonder and love and anger and war and beauty. Yes, dichotomies that just encompass our lives. We have such a broad range of emotions and difficulties and goodness that I just can't see that somebody would get that intricate into our lives. And if so, I just think technology would be a lot further, because those playing would get pretty bored with the life of an old hippie getting up and having his coffee and talking to you all through a simulation. I kind of doubt it. Friends, peace and cheers, love and harmony. We'll see you again.